Hi, good morning. I am really looking forward to reading your narrative essays, and so are your classmates. This week, we are going to be engaging in revision and peer review, and at the end of the week, you will submit your narrative final draft. So this week involves some deadlines in the middle of the week, and then your final draft will be due, same as always, Sunday night, 11:59 p.m. We are going to engage in revision this week, and to that end, I've included a PowerPoint right here about what kind of revision we're going to be looking for. In addition to grammar, we are going to be looking at content revision strategies, and we're going to focus on three. One is going to be show, not tell sentences. Another is going to be external dialogue, what you are saying to others. And then the last is internal thinking. What you are going to do this week to your paper is you are going to look at your paper in a new way. Revision is not a fix. Revision is how can I take something that maybe is already successful, but look at it in a different way, try something new, use different words to describe it, and see if I can make it more impactful, more descriptive by doing that. In some cases, you might go back to the original, but the effort needs to be shown that you tried to change it. And I am asking you to revise, to make your paper different, or to try it in three different ways. The first is the show, not tell, okay? A show, not tell is basically taking a summary sentence and replacing it with a more descriptive sentence. So I want to think about where I maybe just told someone something. For example, I hurt my foot. How can I replace that, create an image by using sight, sound, taste, and touch? Ouch! The sharp metal stick hidden in the grass pierced the soft underbelly of my foot, and I let the world know it. In this instance, I'm replacing, it means the same, right? In my narrative, if I said I hurt my foot versus sentence 2, you can see how the second sentence is so much more visual. I am using sound words. I am using descriptive words, the sharp metal stick. I'm using impactful verbs, pierced, right? These are the types of things that you want to go now back to your paper and you want to say, hey, where was a place where I maybe just summarize something that I could actually take that sentence and use sight, sound, taste, touch words to make it more descriptive and more impactful. So you're going to go back to your paper and try and find those places and fix them using show, not tell sentences. You're also going to do that for your peer. Right? The second thing you're going to focus on is dialogue. And there's two forms of dialogue. There's what we say to others. We call that external dialogue. And then there's what you say to yourself. We call that internal dialogue. And in this instance, you want to think of a place where maybe you were talking, and so I said to my mom, or I was talking to my friends. Any place you have a sentence like that, replace it with what you actually said. So for example, if I'm taking this as an example, I told my friend we were going to get in trouble and I was scared. What did I actually say to my friend? Yo, I can't do this. This is too scary, I said, right? And so again, it's kind of like using a show, not tell sentence, but you're actually replacing it with dialogue. And the thing is here, you can get creative. This isn't a trial. No one's coming after you to find out if those were the exact words. So you can kind of use this to your benefit and make it of special detail to the story. You can also do that to the same thing about what you say to yourself. So instead of say, I was thinking, blah, 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 you would change that to italics, right? About the words in your head, right? So just say those actual words in your head. We will talk about how to punctuate dialogue. In general, if you're saying it out loud, it gets quotes around it. If you are saying it to yourself, you put it in italics, right? I'm not too worried about the punctuation because most of you are using Turnitin, and so that will show you your errors. But if you have questions, you can always reach out. After you have completed and shown the changes and you've documented those changes, you're going to put that on the Here's What I Changed document. And that is located right here. Here's what I revised. You're going to click there, you're going to record your changes, and they should only be a fraction of what you've actually done in your paper, but I just want to see what you're thinking, and you're going to upload that by Sunday. Then what you're going to do is that same work you did on your paper, you're going to do on your partner's. Every one of you will have a peer to review. You're going to go back up here to the submit your rough draft, and over here on the side, it doesn't show it because as a test student, it doesn't give me a student to review. But over here on the side in the right-hand column, you're going to see a peer's name. You're going to click there, and then you will have access to the document tools and the commenting tools. Here is a video that shows you how to do that right here, how to complete a peer review. When you click on this page, there's a video right here that you can watch, and I've also put in some instructions right here. You're going to need to leave meaningful feedback in two ways. One, you're going to use the document markup tools, and this video will show you what that means. And then you're also going to leave a comment. You want to think of completing and giving feedback to your partner in the same way you would your own. You're not there to fix your partner's paper. You're there to show them what are different ways that they could look at something to make it stronger. And this right here, the peer review grade, there's no submission. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at how you've peer reviewed it. I can see your comments on your partner's paper, and you will get a grade. And it's really, did you do it or did you not? Did you leave feedback, multiple forms of feedback in two ways that would be a benefit to your partner? And then once all that's done, you're going to submit your final draft. There's the rubric down here for you to kind of get a sense of where you are and what you're doing and how well you're doing it. And I look forward to seeing everyone's final papers. If you have any questions, let me know. As a recap, you're revising your own paper, you're peer reviewing someone else's paper, and you're submitting your revised descriptive narrative by Sunday. All right. Have a good week.